Hey everyone, and welcome to Co-op Entertainment. I'm known as TJ Leo, but my real name is Trevor. I'm the founder of Co-op Entertainment, a YouTube channel I started halfway through 2024. I've always been a creative person, and I've wanted to become a YouTuber or a podcast host for over a decade, and I've taken stabs at it, but Co-op Entertainment is the first, and hopefully last, real chance I've taken, and it's going great. In fact, it's going so great that we have a special announcement coming up shortly. But for those that haven't heard of us, I created Co-op Entertainment after becoming frustrated and disheartened with the cornucopia of content out there on the interwebs that was biased, not genuine, ridiculous, and or full of drama. I was also tired of communities that didn't work together. So many conversations I was having or observing amounted to nothing but people shouting their point of view and not listening or discussing the others. I had reached a point where I thought the art of conversation was dead. But instead of giving into that notion and accepting it for normal day-to-day life, normal day-to-day conversations, I decided to create something to counteract it, and that's why Co-op Entertainment exists. We strive to provide objective, unbiased viewpoints, take a look at topics from various angles, and never jump to conclusions. And of course, have a little bit of fun along the way. Okay, maybe a bit more than a little bit of fun. Press Pause, a gaming podcast, is hosted by myself and one of my best friends since childhood, Andrew. We've been gamers since, well, forever, our entire lives, and it's one of our greatest passions. The industry is complicated, crazy, and full of interesting people and stories. Every week we cover the games that we've been playing, check in with Metacritic to see how the latest game releases are faring with critics and players alike, discuss the news coming out of the gaming industry, and play a little game at the end of each show that we like to call Screenshot Scope. Press Pause Extra is a series of videos we devote to one particular topic, whether that's a Let's Play, tier maker ranking, or something else entirely. Wrestling Renaissance is hosted by myself and Cole2K. Cole2K has loved professional wrestling longer than I have, but we both really enjoy the athletic ability, the charisma, and the psychology that it takes to do what these men and women do so well. On normal episodes of Wrestling Renaissance, we make predictions for upcoming shows from WWE, NXT, TNA, and AEW. And then on subsequent shows, we see how we did in our predictions, discuss the show's results, and review it on the Co-op Entertainment review scale of 1 to 10. Speaking of the review scale, we rate everything on a scale of 1 to 10 with each number correlating to a word association. So 10 is best in class, 9, amazing, 8, great, 7, good, 6, okay, 5, meh, 4, bad, 3, awful, 2, painful, and 1, offensive. Let's hope nothing gets that dreaded 1 rating. And finally, we have Wrestling Renaissance Run-In, which features all kinds of extra video content from ranked lists, trivia, fantasy drafts, wrestling news coverage, and more. Now let's get to that big announcement. We're launching a Patreon. And for those who don't know what Patreon is, it's a platform that allows content creators the ability to provide its fans and supporters to support them financially, and in return, provide those fans and supporters with some perks. Typically, there are various tiers that you can choose from, which comes with different perks for varying amounts of money contributed. We're starting things off light with only 2 tiers, donation and dedicated. Our donation tier is only $1 per month. Now, you may not think that that's a lot, but every dollar counts, and it can add up quickly. If you're in this tier or any other tier, we'll give you a shout out, either on our videos, in the Co-op Club Discord community server, or both, each and every month. Our dedicated tier is $5 per month and gains you the same shout out from the donation tier, but also some extra goodies. You'll get exclusive access to talk to us through Patreon to give us your thoughts on the show, what works, what doesn't, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of, and more. We want to hear from you, especially if you're willing to pay for our content. You'll also receive exclusive voting power. There will be times when we'll leave it up to our patrons to decide what's next. We'll post polls to get the final verdict and proceed accordingly. And finally, you'll also get early access to new videos. Moving forward, Press Pause, a gaming podcast, will launch on YouTube Mondays at noon Eastern. Press Pause Extras will be on Thursdays, Wrestling Renaissance on Fridays, and Wrestling Renaissance Run-Ins on Tuesdays. But dedicated members will get access to them as soon as they're ready. You can rest assured that any money provided to Co-op Entertainment via Patreon will be exclusively used for Co-op Entertainment itself. I won't be taking it to go on a cruise in the Bahamas, I can promise you that. What the funds will go towards are things like better video and audio equipment for all of the co-hosts, set improvements, and more. Thank you to all of those who support Co-op Entertainment, and that doesn't just include those who end up joining our Patreon. And while we thank you very much for that, there are so many people that support our channel. Thank yous have to go out to those of you who watch one show, two shows, or every show. Or those of you that participate in the Co-op Club Discord community server. Or those that have contributed to Co-op Entertainment itself with technology, art, graphic design, music, and more. We simply could not have done this without all of you. And we're so excited to see what's next for Co-op Entertainment. Thank you so much for your time.